Well, I'm back again, YouTube. I guess you could say it's like a double video installment day of deck lists of the things I've been trying. This time it's Dragunity Tempest, or Tempest Dragunity, whichever way around you'd like to say it. Anyway, let's kick off with the main deck. I haven't got a side for this yet, and also I should mention that the Stardust that's in this should be in my Constellar deck at the moment. 2 Mistletoe, because this is pretty much like 1/3 of the loop that they do. It just drops a load of stuff on field. Even then, if I open bad, I can just go into that off of Phalanx. 3 Ducks. Yeah, pretty much gets Phalanx out of grave, is like the huge key play of the deck, going Ducks, grabbing Phalanx, synchroing into Vajray. 3 Phalanxes, because it's never actually dead with the field spell out. Sometimes having more than one engrave is kind of helpful. It's a bit safer as well. 1 Legionnaire and his little friend Atlas. This is mainly because of the fact that Ophion is currently a thing, and this deck focuses mainly on level 6 plays, so I have to get rid of it one way or another. Red Eyes, Dice Mel. Well, dragon-based deck, kind of says itself. 1 Zephy. This is because you have to go into Atom and summon Red Eyes, put this in grave, and you bounce back the Red Eyes. Eventually leads up to other synchro plays. 2 Tempest. Mainly because it's mainly used for banishing, but you can also discard this with the Tempest, with the Phalanx, and search out your Mistletoe regardless. 1, 2, 3 Terraforming. I did test this out 1 and 2 actually, and I was never actually getting the field spell to do any plays, so I'm sticking at 3 now. 3 Ravine, because MST and Dust Tornado are a thing, which is kind of horrible. But yeah, it's the main searching card of the deck. It's also a Foolish Burial for any dragon type. So I technically should be running something like Garuda in this deck, but I haven't really got space. 2 cards of Connaissance, or Consonant, should I say. Gives 3 draws, but the problem is though, you run the risk of hitting a Red Eyes on that draw, so I might drop it for something else. 1 Avarice. Yes, it's a crappy Astral Pack common. Foolish Burial. Again, don't know if I'm going to keep this, but it's a free Phalanx engrave if I don't have Ravine to dump it with anyway. Triple Gold Sark. Yeah, this is just to add consistency to get Tempest off, because sometimes I don't draw it, and I rather would draw it. 2 MST. It kind of says itself. I'm only using 2 because there's no need for 3 in this deck. Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Holy Trinity. To the traps. Warning. Judgment. Keep stuff off the field, like Ophions for 1. 2D Prison, because Thunder King's kind of annoying against this deck because it stops the special summons and adding Duxes to hand. 2 Mirror Force, sorry, because OTK decks are incredibly horrible, but why I need to worry, I don't know. 2 Bottomless, because it keeps things off field again. I like keeping things off field. That's the way I am. Might as well start with the synchros. 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Thought Ruler, and 1 Crimson Blader. This is because of Eddy Dragons, which I'm sure most people know of. When this runs over a monster, they can't summon anything that's level 5 or higher. Thought Ruler, because I can lance big monsters and gain the original attack as life points. It's a good comeback card, very good comeback card. Scrap Dragon, well, destroys things. And Stardust, the main play that this deck makes to negate everything. If I have to open up second, I can just sit behind this and make sure that my loop next turn is safe. One gay dog, or as my friend calls it, a gay dog. This gets phalanx to grave pretty quickly. Soon I'll be running the little baby Mist Valley thing that when it hits grave, from hand to grave, would special summon itself. Because I should have this on field back from Red Eyes, I can make the Crimson Blader, especially from attacking and I haven't got any back row. 3 Vajrayana. Again, this is another key card because it opens up the level 8 plays with the Synchros, because you summon this with Ducks and Phalanx, equip Phalanx, special summon it again, and proceed to make an 8. Catasta and Librarian. If I start really badly with Legionnaire and Phalanx, at least I can make this and get 3 draws next turn. This just because it kills anything that isn't a dark type. Useful for running certain things though, not so much against Ophium. 1 Bouncer. 1 Exabeetle. Well, Bouncer kind of speaks for itself. I've never really actually made this. I've made X and more because it's another Scrap Dragon. And kind of a mind control as well at the same time. Can nick their big monster on field. 2 Atom currently. Don't know if I might drop to 1. But yeah. And last but not least, Ice Beast 0 Fine. There's been a few times where I haven't been able to open up the loop, but I can make a rank 4. This also actually gets over Ophium because it negates all monster effects, and I think I've put this thing up to like 3/6 attack before now. Because, oh, okay, she gains 300 attack for each face-up card currently on the field, except for herself. So, with Ravine and at least an opponent's monster, that's at least 2/6 attack that she's got. So, it can run over Ophium's as well, which is a good thing. Of course, any improvements to the deck would be much appreciated. And, as ever, click like and subscribe and tell your friends. This is Private Pain, and I am out.